Tonight, we're going to the moon, and this SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket is taking us there. On board is a lunar lander that's built by Intuitive Machines. It's carrying science and technology investigations from NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services initiative. This will help pave the way for humanity to live and work at the moon. Hello, and welcome everyone to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. I'm NASA's Tahira Allen, and this is Josh Marshall, the Communications Director for Intuitive Machines. Josh, it is so great to have you here today.
I know. Tahira, it is good to be back, and what a difference that 1 year can make. We're back out on the launch pad with another lunar lander and a maturing commercial space program that's ready to support commercial partners and, of course, NASA.
And we are so excited to be back on the launch pad with you. Liftoff of Intuitive Machines' moon lander is scheduled for 7:16 and 30 seconds p.m. Eastern Time. And right now, everything is a go for launch. If all goes as planned, that lander will complete its journey about 8 days from now, with a landing at Mons Mouton, about 100 miles from the lunar South Pole and the farthest south ever attempted for a moon landing. One of the main goals is to gain insights into lunar soil characteristics and also detect resources beneath the surface.
Buenas, nos volvemos a encontrar. En esta ocasión, con un lanzamiento de SpaceX un tanto particular. SpaceX lanzó este miércoles 26 de febrero un Falcon 9 con una misión de Intuitive Machines IM-2. Pero en esta oportunidad será a una órbita de transferencia lunar desde el Complejo de Lanzamiento 39A en el Centro Espacial Kennedy en Florida. A bordo del Falcon 9 se encuentran el Lunar Trailblazer de la NASA, el Odin de Astroforge y la nave espacial CHIMERA GEO de Epic Aerospace. El despegue se realizó a las 7:16 de la tarde, hora del este de los Estados Unidos. Había oportunidades de respaldo disponible para el jueves 27 de febrero a las 7:10 de la tarde, hora del este de los Estados Unidos, si era necesario. La idea de la misión es aterrizar el próximo 6 de marzo el módulo Atenea en Mons Mouton, en la región polar sur de la Luna. De conseguirlo, sería la segunda vez que una nave de esta compañía, con sede en Houston, Texas, llega a la Luna, después de Odysseus, que logró un aterrizaje suave el 22 de febrero de 2024. La NASA explicó este miércoles en una rueda de prensa que la misión buscará agua y otras sustancias volátiles que puedan estar disponibles en la superficie lunar. Según la NASA, esta misión es clave dentro del programa Artemis y el programa Servicios Comerciales de Carga Lunar, CLPS, en inglés, cuyo objetivo es preparar futuras misiones humanas a la Luna y a Marte. Uno de los hitos más importantes de IM-2 será la demostración de la extracción y uso de recursos, in situ, en la Luna. La misión desplegará un taladro y un espectrómetro de masas para analizar la posible presencia de gases y volátiles en el suelo lunar en la región de Mons Mouton, una meseta en el polo sur de la Luna. Además, se instalará un reflector láser pasivo que servirá como punto de referencia permanente para futuras misiones. Otras tecnologías a bordo del módulo incluirán un sistema de comunicaciones de superficie y un dron propulsado capaz de desplazarse por el terreno lunar mediante pequeños saltos. Junto con la misión IM-2, la NASA lanzará también una sonda que entrará en órbita lunar con el objetivo de mapear la distribución del agua en la superficie de ese satélite y analizar sus diferentes formas. Aproximadamente 3 horas antes del despegue, los equipos comenzarán a cargar el módulo de aterrizaje lunar con metano criogénico y oxígeno en la plataforma antes de comenzar la carga de propulsor para el Falcon 9. Después de su despliegue, el módulo de aterrizaje lunar de la misión IM-2, ECINE, comenzará su viaje de 8 días al polo sur de la Luna, donde ayudará a demostrar la movilidad lunar, la prospección de recursos y el análisis de sustancias volátiles de los materiales del subsuelo. Ahora continuemos con el lanzamiento.
T-10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mission, and liftoff. Go Falcon, go Intuitive Machines.
Default pitching down range.
Falcon 9 carrying IM-2's lunar lander Athena has successfully lifted off at pad 39A. We're heading to the moon. We heard the call out of the pitch tip. That's a small tilt of the vehicle. We're still going pretty much straight up, but now we're also slowly heading horizontal.
We heard that call out for power and telemetry nominal, and once we reach orbital altitude, we're going pretty much horizontal to the Earth. The rocket needs to go about 17,000 miles per hour.
Falcon 9 is supersonic.
Horizontally. We heard that call out. We are supersonic, and in just a few moments, we will pass through max Q, or maximum aerodynamic pressure, on the booster.
Max Q.
We're through max Q, and the Merlin 1D engines have throttled back up to full power. Next call out we ought to hear is MVAC shell. Falcon 9 data is continuing to look good as the first stage heads out over the Atlantic Ocean.
Miko?
Stage separation confirmed.
MVAC shutdown.
There's that call out for MVAC shutdown. We should be getting a confirmation of a good orbit as well
Stage
as
1 landing burn.
there is that stage 1
Nominal
landing
parking
burn.
orbit.
And that confirmation of a good orbit on stage 2. Let's watch stage 1 come back home.
Landing leg deploy. Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Awesome views of that first stage landing. There you have it. That was the 413th recovery of an orbital class rocket, including first stage landings for Falcon 9 and Heavy.
Oh, first stage is back on the drone ship. Beautiful mission. Second stage is in the parking orbit in our low Earth orbit. Now the mission does continue in space with stage 2. Coming up next, we have the second burn of our MVAC engine. We call that SES2. And that'll be the second stage burn around the T plus 36.5 minute mark. So, and we'll follow that with spacecraft separation. Until then, we're going to send you back to Tahira and Josh at Kennedy Space Center.
Este fue el noveno vuelo de la primera etapa de la misión, que ya había lanzado Crew 8, Polaris Dawn, CRS-31, Astranis, From One to Many y 4 misiones Starlink. Tras la separación de las etapas, la primera etapa aterrizará en la nave no tripulada Shortfall of Gravitas, que se encontraba estacionada en el Océano Atlántico. Si llegaste hasta acá, espero que te haya gustado el lanzamiento, déjame tu opinión, compartí y suscríbete. Te envío un abrazo y nos vemos pronto, palpitando el octavo vuelo de la Starship.
There is that deployment. You can see IM-2 Nova C lunar lander named Athena floating away from Falcon 9's second stage, confirming spacecraft separation. Now, from all of us here at SpaceX, we are wishing the IM-2 lander a good flight and safe travels. SpaceX is honored to be a part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services Initiative to deliver science and technology to the lunar surface, and we thank NASA and the Intuitive Machines for entrusting us with today's historic mission to the moon. Now, while we wait for the next development, let's bring in Tahira and Josh at KSC.
Yome, that was absolutely gorgeous. What an excellent throw from SpaceX. Tahira, what do you think of that shot?
It is unreal, literally. It's so gorgeous.
Right now, we're going to continue to listen in simultaneously. We have Intuitive Machines Nova Control in Houston, Texas. That's going to be waiting for acquisition of signal. That's Athena's first call home, while also monitoring SpaceX.
FM, call out when you should have booted. If we get close to computer, please call.
All right, that's Intuitive Machines mission control.
Athena separation confirmed.
Athena separation confirmed. And Tahira, while we stand by and keep running this clock for about 5 minutes after launch vehicle separation, that's when we expect Athena to make that first call home. At the same time, John, I, and Yome in Hawthorne, California, will be calling out this ride-share deployment.
And Com and Raven, let's
views
tell
on screen.
Scuba to stand by, and let's focus on Singapore and Tino.
Yep, on screen, you're looking at Intuitive Machines Nova Control on the left, and you're looking at the second stage views on the right of SpaceX here.
Just gorgeous views. Look at that Earth. That's us.
Absolutely incredible. A lot of things are happening right now. It's a very dynamic situation where Athena is preparing to make that first call home.
Odin deployed, as you heard over the net.
Trailblazer, separation confirmed.
Lunar Trailblazer in the way.
We heard the call out in the acknowledgement. Lunar Trailblazer separated. Wait about another 10 seconds, and it'll be Chimera.
You will have an OEM for them. Right, right,
Now Josh Tahira, Falcon 9 second stage has sent its commands. Everything successfully deployed. Now we're waiting a word from you all on acquisition of signal from Athena.
Thanks a lot, John. We're still listening in to Intuitive Machines.
No NMT and IM status waiting for 1909 for our window to open for visibility on the first station.
That's flight controllers waiting for that window to start listening in for Athena to make that call home. Just about inside of that expected window for her to make that first call to Hero.